Hi yogis, let's start standing at the top of our mat with our arms at our sides. And connect the palms in front of the heart space, close your eyes and bow your head. And let's take a moment to land in our bodies and shift away from the external noise. Take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale out your mouth, landing here. Inhale through the nose, big exhale. And through this practice today, can we shift our gaze inward, land in our body, connect with our breath, and embrace this moment here, being present for the practice. Arms at our sides, circle the arms out wide and up overhead. Slide your hands down the sides of your head, down your torso, tuck your chin to your chest, bend your knees, slide your hands all the way down to your feet, forward fold. Bend the knees, rolling up to stand, tucking chin to chest, circle arms out wide, palms touch. Again, wash your hands down your body, chin to chest, and curl forward to forward fold. We'll pause here. You can have your hands on the mat in this forward fold or on your legs for more support. Also have the option here to grab for opposite elbows, creating a little bit more traction in through the lower back. From there, perhaps stillness calls to you. Perhaps we want to move a little bit more. Relax your hands down to your mat. Again, chin to chest and roll all the way back up to stand, sliding the shoulders down the back. Inhale, circle arms out, up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips and swan dive down to your forward fold. Pull your hands up to your shins as you stretch the spine, halfway lift. As you fold, right foot goes back, right knee down, arms reach up towards the sky, low lunge. We're sinking the hips forward and down, lightly initiating some core. Float the hands down. Step back, downward dog. Ripple forward into your plank. Feel free to lower your knees. As you exhale, lower all the way down to your belly, bending your arms. Tone your legs, lift up, cobra, bhujangasana. Pressing up to knee plank or full plank, and then through to your downward facing dog. Right leg goes high, inhale. Pull your knee to your nose and land your right foot up between your hands. Lower your left knee, low lunge, arms up. Hips go forward and down. Scissor your inner thighs towards each other. Relax your shoulders. Reach up through fingertips. Float the hands down. Lift the back knee and take a big soft step forward to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, heart reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold. Root through the feet, reverse swan dive, circle the arms all the way up overhead. As you exhale, hinge at your hips and swan dive back down. Inhale, heart forward, halfway lift. As you fold, step the left foot back, lower your left knee down, low lunge, arms up. Think of stretching the sides of your torso, reaching up through your sideways, breastbone lifts, crown of the head lifts. Hands frame the front foot, step it back, downward dog. Lift the heels, inhale, ripple forward to plank. As you exhale, bend your arms, lower yourself to your belly. Charge up your legs, cobra, heart up, shoulders down, press to plank and through to downward dog. Connect through your finger pads. Left leg goes high. Pull your knee to your nose. Scoop the belly. Left foot through. Right knee down. Low lunge. Arms go high. Good. So sinking the hips down, but then also energetically stretching the spine up. Fingertips engaged. Hands come down. Lift the back knee. Big gentle step forward to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw the shoulders onto your back. Exhale, fold and stretch your hamstrings. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Pull your hands to your heart space and down to your sides, landing in Tadasana. We'll continue forward here with our flow. We're going to take our feet together, big toes touching, circle the arms all the way up overhead, and grab your left wrist with your right hand. Lengthen up through your spine and side bend over towards the right. We're stretching the left side of the body. We want some strength and energy through the lower body, lower core drawing in, legs or quads active, hugging to inner thighs. Draw yourself up to center and then switch. We're going to grab the right wrist with the left hand, take a big old stretch up towards the sky, and then side bend over to the left. So from your right heel all the way up to the tips of your right fingertips, through the sideways, the side ribs, the outer hip, and anywhere else you feel this awesomeness. Inhale back up to center. Reach up through your hands. Big ol' inhale as you get tall in your body. Exhale, sweep the arms back behind you and interlace the fingers. Hug your shoulder blades together. Lift the breastbone, bend the knees, and hinge into a forward fold with a bind. So just coming to a place where you're feeling sensation and not ever pain. Working with your shoulders and across the pectorals here. Release the bind, land the hands onto the floor. Inhale to halfway lift. As you fold, step your right foot back. Arms go high, high lunge. Good. Bending deeply into your left knee. So as deep as you can go, creating heat as we challenge the legs. Eagle arms, right arm crosses under left arm, and you can hug shoulders here or twist tie elbows and wrists. Pulling in some movement. Inhale, lifting the elbows. Exhale, elbows down. So little bits of movement. Inhale, eye line goes up, a baby back bend. Exhale, returning to center. One more time. Inhale, stretching up, massaging the upper back. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, unwind the arms, reach the hands up overhead, plant the hands on either side of the left foot, and step it back. Sorry, don't step it back. Stay in that lunge, my bad. We're going to move into lizard here. So we're on fingertips or you're on soup cans. This is upward facing lizard, so allowing the hips to sink down, drawing up through the chest. Eye line is forward. Big deep breaths into those hips. Okay, planting your hands, swing your left leg high, three-legged downward dog. As you exhale, pull your left knee across, touch your right elbow, hold, fallen, triangle, all the way around. Right arm goes high, left leg threads through. Press down into your left hand, lift your hips up. Lift. Good. Easing your way back into your downward dog. Moving through a vinyasa. You can make it work for you. Come forward to plank, either chaturanga or your stomach, upward dog or cobra. Pull it back to downward dog, hips go high. Relax the neck, steady the breath. Right leg reaches towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, scoop the tummy, step the right foot through between the hands. Left foot comes a little further forward, warrior one. So we want both feet flat on the floor, lifting the arms up alongside the ears, bending into your right knee, and then square your hips. Hug your front ribs in. Good. We'll take a version here of warrior one. Take your right hand to your lower back, and you can stay here, definitely connected to core. Or you can look over your right shoulder and start to lean back. You might be able to slide your right hand down the back of your left leg and maybe not. Root down through both feet. Hug your inner thighs towards each other and stay connected to core. Heel toe your left foot out, morphing into warrior two. Bend your right knee. Stretch your arms strong, wide. Root down through your right heel and then bend your right knee, creating a 90-degree shelf, your thigh, your calf. Breath tracks up and down the spine. Legs are strong. Cartwheel your hands down around your right foot. Square your hips to the top of your mat. Left hand just under the left shoulder. Spiral up. Twist right arm to the sky. Right shoulder stacks onto left, lifting the breastbone, looking up to the right thumb. Right hand comes down, bend your back knee, soft step forward, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, soften. Reverse swan dive, kick it to the sky, fill your lungs. Exhale, hands come down to the heart space. We land in Tadasana, in the feet, tall in our bodies. Okay, so when you're ready, take your feet together, big toes touch. Reach the arms up overhead. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Hug your front ribs in, and then stretch up and over to the left into a side stretch, a lateral stretch. Hugging your front side in. Inhale to center, switch sides. Go ahead and grab your left wrist with your right hand. Stretch up and over. Chin is off the chest, shoulders are stacked. Reaching towards the right, opening your left side. Good. As you inhale, return to center. Stretch up through all 10 fingers. Lengthen up through the arms. Reach the hands behind your back. Non-dominant way of interlacing your fingers. When you're ready, bend your knees and fold forward. Just lifting the knuckles any amount that you can away from your hips. Soften your jaw, soften across your forehead. Connect to your breath as you stretch your body. Releasing the bind, hands land on the mat. Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bending in through the right knee, left foot goes back. High lunge, arms lift. Hug your inner thighs towards each other. Root down through your right heel. This time, left arm swings under right. Hug shoulders or twist tie the arms. Pulling on a little bit of movement. It'll look different for everyone, which is amazing. Inhale, elbows lift, some amount. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, left. Exhale, soften. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, soften. Working on those upper back muscles. Arms sweep up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down inside the right foot, lizard. Working our way into upward lizard. So you can be on your palms, you could be on fingertips, you could be on soup cans. So think of hips lowering, chest lifting, chin lifting. Shoulders draw down and back. Inhale deeply through the hips. Exhale. Softening, slowing. Three-legged downward dog, right leg goes high, root down through your hands. As you exhale, take your right knee across and tap your left elbow, hold. Thread the right leg through so you're on your right hand, left arm goes up. You've got to lift with your obliques on the right side. Root down through your right hand, pressing the floor away from you, lifting with your strong core muscles. Left hand comes down, slow transition, downward dog, moving mindfully, resetting. We move through our Vinyasa, just with our own breath and our own time. Plank pose, chaturanga or our stomachs, back bend, and as we exhale, we meet in downward dog. Breathing smooth in and out of the nose, nourishing our body, working hard here. Left leg reaches towards the ceiling. Step the left foot up between the hands. Warrior one. The right foot comes a few inches closer. We stand tall in our bodies, arms alongside ears, bending in through the left knee. Lightly draw the tailbone down. Fire up the lower abdomen. Good. Left hand sweeps to the lower back, and you can stay right here and play here and notice what you're feeling. Breathe into sensations, or start to look over your left shoulder, and you might start to slide your left hand down the back of your right leg. We really want to root through both feet, and we really want the core present. Lots happening here. Returning to center and then opening up into Vira 2, Warrior 2. Arms at shoulder width apart, shoulder height, breastbone over pubic bone. Bend deeply into your left knee, finding your edge, and then breathe there as you push yourself in this moment. Right here, right now. Letting the thoughts just be the background. Notice them. Cartwheel the hands down around the left foot. Square your hips to the top of your mat. Right hand down, left arm lifts. And you can always have your right hand on one of your props. Left arm lifts, stacking left shoulder on top of right. Breastbone lifting. Float the left hand down. Bend the back knee. Take a big step forward to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Urdhva Hastasana, palms meet. Exhale, hands down. Just take a moment and be still, be quiet. What are we observing as we push our body? What's coming up for us? What are we stirring up within ourselves? Pulling out, pushing through. Digesting. Now breathe. Connect with the rich inhale, nourishing exhale. Okay, let's play a little bit more. Let's dance in our bodies. Reaching arms all the way up, palms touch, hinge at your hips as you exhale, fold, forward fold. Stretch, halfway lift, exhale, fold and soften. Big step back with the right foot, high lunge, arms come up, hug your inner thighs towards each other, press your right heel forward, bend into your left knee. Okay, twist tie, right arm under left arm, eagle arms again. Checking out how your upper back is responding, the outer shoulders. Good. From here, we're going to work to balance. So take the right knee up and cross your right foot onto your left thigh. So your right foot is flexed, right knee out, and you can stay here upright, or you can explore further by bending into your left knee and maybe rolling or rounding forward. Elbows might come to meet the shin, elbows might come past the shin. Release your hands down to the floor if you're forward. Maybe you can put your palms flat, maybe you're on fingertips, maybe you're reaching for the floor. Just check it out, see how it goes. Hands come back to the center of the chest, slowly start to rise back up. Good. From here, take your right foot behind your left foot. So like your pinky toes are coming to touch. You might have to adjust, kind of move your feet around. So right foot is crossed behind left foot, but both feet are flat. Reach all the way up, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, start to fold down to forward fold. So your props can be really helpful here, hands on soup cans. Relax your neck here in your forward fold. Option 1, stay where you are. Option 2, walk your hands over to the upper right-hand corner of your mat. So we're looking to feel this on the outer hip, yeah? Oh yeah, you should be feeling this right through the IT band area. Make sure that you're pressing down through your right big toe mound Gently lifting the belly button and then keeping the jaw soft. Hands to center, standing splits, reach your right leg up to the sky. Floint or point or flex your right foot. You can stay here with hands on the floor on your props or grab a hold of your left ankle with one or both hands. Breathe, and as you work, wherever you're working, right foot a little higher. You bend into your left knee, land your right foot at the back of the mat. Three-legged downward dog, left leg goes high. Take an inhale, left leg nice and high. Exhale, left knee across to right elbow, and then to left elbow. Left leg goes high, three-legged downward dog. Exhale again across right elbow to left elbow. Inhale, lift three-legged downward dog. One more time. Exhale up to right elbow, across to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged downward dog. Gently, easily set the left foot down, downward dog. Lift the heels, knees. Oh, we're going to take it to a vinyasa. Down to your stomach, into your back bend, back to your downward dog. Whoo, knees come wide, child's pose, hips to heels. Soften your forehead down. Oh, my heart is pumping away. You can feel the heart rate nice and high. Your breath needing to slow down, so just pausing to deepen and slow the breath to recover the heart rate. Good. Pressing up onto your hands and your knees and through to your downward facing dog. Right leg goes high. Inhale, three-legged downward dog. Right foot steps through. Warrior one, arms come up. Both feet are flat, bending in through the right knee. Into humble warrior, interlace your hands behind your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, draw up through your breastbone, and then lean forward towards your right big toe. Good. So keep your hips square, draw your right hip back and your left hip forward, keeping the hips square, heels rooted. Lifting the knuckles up and away from the hips. Hands land on the floor. Step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stretching all the way up to the sky. Fill the lungs, palms meet, hands to heart, hands to our sides, Tadasana. Inhale, circle arms out and up overhead. Ride your exhale down to your forward fold. Halfway lift, stretch. Inhale, exhale, fold. Step back with the left foot. When you're ready, high lunge, arms lift. Yeah, so lifting the left heel. Try to straighten the left leg as much as you can. Left elbow under right, crisscross arms, or hug shoulders, eagle arms. Good, rooting through your right foot. Really pushing the right leg here in this sequence, in this side. Left knee lifts. Take your time. Left foot crosses onto the right thigh. Left foot is flexed. So you can stay here if you're at your edge. I love that. Work here. Maybe we wobble. Maybe we lose our balance a couple of times. That's great. It's all part of the process. If you like, you might start to bend your right knee and curl forward, working elbows to your left shin or beyond. Yeah. Just be patient. Pushing ourselves. We aren't after any sort of perfection or anything. We're just working, moving, breathing. Hands come down. You can put your fingertips on the floor. You might be able to press your palms down. You might have your hands on blocks. Maybe your arms are still in eagle. So many options, you guys. Do what's best for you. And then when you're ready, let's take the hands to prayer at the center of the chest. Slowly make our way up to stand. That's so much more wobbly for me. Cool. And then cross your left foot outside your right foot, behind the right foot and outside the right foot. Rooting both feet down to the floor. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, bow down to forward fold, hands on the floor or on your props. Good. Working in through the outer leg. Make sure you're rooted through your left big toe mound. And then hands can stay at center, or you could walk your hands over to the upper left-hand corner of your mat. It is so juicy. I know. It is extremely sensational in this moment. What's coming up for you? What are you feeling? What thoughts are present? How is your breath? Walk your hands back to center. Oh, standing splits, left leg goes high. So hips are nice and square. We're internally rotating that left inner thigh up. You can stay there or grab your ankle with one or both hands. Lift the left foot a little bit more. Lift the left foot. Good. Plant your hands. Step to three-legged downward dog. Right leg goes high. Big inhale. Dig deep, you guys. As you exhale, take it across to your left elbow, to your right elbow. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, scoop the belly across left elbow, right elbow. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, across left elbow, right elbow. Inhale, lift. We land in downward dog. Make your way through a vinyasa if you want to, and then drop it down into your child's pose. Getting grounded, supporting ourselves. After that incredibly challenging sequence, those physically demanding poses, listen to the rhythms in your body. Take your breath deeper into your belly. And we're just pulling all the shit out, bringing it up to the surface. We can process, work through it, and then let it go. Okay, we've been doing lots of balancing. We've been doing lots of eagle. Let's stretch back to downward facing dog. Left leg goes high. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one for the last time in our practice. Arms go high. Root down through the feet. Get a sense of stability and connectivity through the feet and the legs. As you exhale, interlace your hands non-dominant way behind your back, lift the chest, stretch your body, and then hinge forward, keeping the length in the side waist. Relax the neck. Choose your drishti, your focal point. Keep your eyes there. It helps with balance. Left hip draws back, right hip draws forward. With your next breath out, land the hands on your mat and step forward to your forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale, stretch, exhale, fold, stretch. Kick it to the sky, reach up. As you exhale, we meet in Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay, so we're going to make our way down to our mats. Step into the middle section of your mat as we transition. Arms circle up overhead, big breath in. Ride your exhale all the way down. Lead with the heart, forward fold. All right, so you can stay in your forward fold and hang out there. You could take a yogi squat. If you want to play with me like what I'm doing here, we're taking crow pose. We're going to bend the arms and set the knees up on the triceps, and maybe one toe lifts and maybe no toes left. Maybe we lift for half of a second. If you're in it, see if you can hold it. Scoop the belly. We're flying in crow pose. Awesome, you guys. Land your feet on the floor. Lower the knees to the floor and have a seat on your heels. If your knees don't love this, you can sit on your bum. It's great. So we'll take saddle pose. The knees go wide if you're sitting on your heels. Knees mat width apart. Hips on heels. And you can sit upright with your hands on your thighs and just hold there. Great. You could walk your hands behind you and hold on your hands. Awesome. You might come down onto your forearms. Great. You might come all the way down onto your shoulders. You might take your arms over your head if you're all the way on your back. Just wherever you are, thinking of stretching the knees down, tucking the tailbone, and then we are taking a giant quadricep stretch. Again, if the knees don't love this, you can sit on your bum. You can take a back bend from there. If you're back, gently, thoughtfully rise up to center. And swing your legs around and come to sit on your bum. Give your legs a shake to that compression through the knees and ankles. Nice blood flow back there, rejuvenating the joints. Okay, so seated, thread the needles, hand come back behind you. Cross your right foot onto your left thigh. Flex your right foot. You can stay there, lifting the chest, shoulders down. You might close your eyes. If you want more, moving into seated double pigeon. So stacking the shins, flexing both feet, knees and ankles line here. And you could stay upright. I love this. It feels great. Or you might start to lean forward and you can just allow the spine to round. Let the head hang. Whichever version of this pose you're in, definitely a nice time to close the eyes. And anchor your attention on your breath. It's what keeps us present. Keeps us here for what's happening right now instead of spiraling through our thoughts and in our mind. Keeps us in our body, in this moment, grounded, present. Breathing sweetly, fully, thoughtfully. Gently rise up onto your hands. If you're folded forward, come back up. Wherever you are, let's release the whole pose. Take the legs forward, give them a wiggle. And then we'll do this on the other side. Bend the knees and cross the left foot onto the right thigh. Shoulders down. Stage one, stay here. Good. Phase two or option two. You come into double pigeon. And option number three, folding forward. So if you're clenching your fingers or grinding your teeth, or you're unable to connect with a deeper breath, your body is telling you you've gone too far, and just to take it back a notch or two until it can soften into an intense stretch without it taking your breath away or stressing you out. A couple more breaths. Easing back up, releasing the shape that you are currently in. Shake the legs, take the movement that you need. And then just start to make your way down onto your back. lying on your mat. We're shifting towards the cooler part of class, the slower part of class. Lift the knees up to the chest. Double wind relieving pose. Reach your arms as far as you can around your legs. We're giving the knees a good squeeze here, and this is, I personally find, a very deep stretch for the hip flexors. Keep working the knees in as you exhale, working on the flexibility of your hip flexors. Shoulders down, lower back down, back of the head down. And from here, happy baby. So I'd love for you to grab a hold of your big toes with your 2 peace fingers and your thumbs if you can reach your feet. If not, you could hold your ankles or hold on to the backs of the knees. Great options. Here in happy baby again, anchoring your back to the floor, drawing the knees down towards your mat, feet parallel to the sky. Slowly begin to extend the right leg any amount, deeply stretching the hamstrings. Return to happy baby, and as you exhale, extend the left leg any amount. Big ol' stretch for the left leg here. Rebend, come back to happy baby, and then slowly begin to extend both legs. Any amount here is great. Wonderful. Let's let that go. Softly land the knees, hands on the knees, and you can rock side to side. Roll circles in the lower back into the mat. Intuitive movement. And when you feel satisfied and your body is happy and spacious, stretched out and exhausted, Shavasana, landing here in our corpse pose, just essentially meaning that we want to physically be still as our body digests and recovers, processing all that we did for it in practice, and then healing to have energy after we come up. Allow your attention to shift deeper into your inner landscape, internal world. Noticing what you discover there as you get quiet, as you're free of distraction, maybe, hopefully. Let your breath flow in its own way, and I'll let you know when we're going to come out of this, and we'll end class together. You'll start to pull your awareness back into your body in this moment, lying in this shape. And just pause to notice where you went internally, those few moments of quiet. Learn anything interesting, discover anything special, sweet within yourself. You didn't know was there until you got quiet, still. Where did you go? And begin to deepen your breath once again. And gently take your chin side to side, reawakening the spine. And full body stretch, reach the arms overhead, stretch your toes away from your fingers, elongating your whole beautiful, glorious body. Bend the knees, walk the feet onto the floor, and when you're ready, make your way onto one side into a side lying pose with gentle, loving hands. We'll ease our way up to sit. Sitting cross-legged, nice and tall. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Namaste. Have an awesome rest of your day.